Okay. Good morning. Good morning. This is our social media questionnaire open forum. The first half of today's workshop will be Addie and I will be giving you guys just some general information on Facebook. And then the second half will be an open chat forum addressing some of the other general questions or any questions that you had from the first half. So if you have questions, please click the button, raise your hand, or put them in the chat so that we can kind of move through this beginning part. Then the second part is a free-for-all. We're all going to talk and yeah, answer some of these questions. So here is our social media presentation. Let's go. I have to spotlight myself. I forgot. Or not me. I want to spotlight you guys can see me and the screen and the PowerPoint, right? Okay.
Yes.
I'm used to doing this part for other people. Okay. So when we asked you guys about what was your most platforms used, the ones that you guys chose were Facebook for the most part. So that's why we're covering Facebook in the beginning, because it's the most used one. This is just literally the little graph that we got from your questionnaire that you guys filled out this weekend. The most used social media app in this group is Facebook. Is this too small? I thought I made this bigger. Can you guys see these questions, or does anybody need me to enlarge the font?
I can see it.
Okay, great. So Facebook, here's what you wanted to know. There were people that wanted to know how to upload a picture, how to private your account, how to secure your Facebook page so individuals need authorization and access to your account. So I think that is different, and we found a video that shows how to secure it even from your friends. I think that's more about posts though. Basic navigation, how to recover from being hacked, and how to turn off the listening on your phone so that you don't get the ads on your Facebook. But also, it's not just the listening on your phone. There is a safety checkup space on Facebook that we're going to go over so that you can go on your Facebook account and create the settings that you want for it so that you don't get as many ads, because some ads are inevitable. So I'm going to start with how to upload a picture. I'm going to go to my Facebook because I don't really use it. And we're going to learn to upload a picture together. And then we're going to go to the privacy settings. And Addie, feel free to unmute because I believe you're going to help me navigate to this process. Okay. I'm going to pull up my Facebook and I'm going to share my screen for you. So most of you already, I want to be clear that most of you already have, is it still sharing? Why is it doing
No,
this?
okay, yeah, I was gonna say it's not sharing anymore.
It's not?
I don't see it.
Okay. One moment. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm assuming, and please correct me, most of you guys have actual Facebook accounts already set up. Is there anyone that does not have a Facebook account set up yet and needs to know how to create one? Okay. I'm going to take that as a no. Okay. So here we have the Facebook here, and then we're just going to learn how to upload a photo really quick, because I've actually don't use this account. I just follow my kids' school. So this this will show you how to do it on a newer account or if it's your first time. So when you come onto your Facebook account, you've got you've got, okay, well, you're gonna click out all that. You've got your Facebook here, you've got your home button. You're gonna click your home button, and that takes you to the things you follow up top, the stories, and then what else? I follow a lot of planner stuff. What else you follow or ads down here. But right in between the stories and the rest of the timeline, you have, if you want to comment or do a video or how you're feeling that day. So you would click the photo and it says create a post. What you want to do is say what you're posting, picture, and then you click the add photos button, or you can drag and jump, drag and drop. Here is a photo, random picture of people holding hands. And literally, I just clicked it. That was a picture that I already had uploaded. My question for the people, oh, there is someone that does not have one. Okay. In a minute, I'll ask if you want us to show you how to create one. For the person who asked how to upload a picture, do you already have pictures on your phone or your computer? Or do you not know how to do that either? Because if you do know how to do it, it's just a click away. You just literally type what you want. Well, I have to stop now. And then it will literally go right here. This pops up, and if you click it, it'll go to your files that are on your computer, or if you click it, it'll go to your photo album on your phone, and then you can select what picture you want. Do you know who do we know who asked this question? Can you unmute if you're not afraid? No. Okay, well, I'm going to continue then. So
I'll
then-
look on the list and get back to you on that. Sorry. I'll look over the
okay,
list.
if they don't want to talk, it's fine. I just wanted to help them and find out exactly if they knew how to take pictures or not. But so I just selected a picture that I wanted, and then I click open. It uploads it right there. I can edit that picture now. Once it's there, that's the photo detail. I think it's not really much I can do, but let me make this bigger. I can crop it to make it smaller, or to crop out something. Say I just want the heart. I can rotate it if it's upside down. I can tag my friend. So if I know my friend's name, I can click and I can put Addie on there, because maybe we did this, or this is an inside joke that we have together. I can add text. Okay, discard change. I can add a text on here. I love this. And that will add the text onto the picture directly. Okay. I have to save my changes, it says, before I do anything else to it. And then I can re-edit if I want to add. It says alternative text, so I'm not sure what that means. Actually, Addie, do you know what alternative text? It says generated.
I do not.
Okay, well, I don't think anybody's going to use that if we don't know what it is. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how you do that. And then I didn't really make any changes, so I clicked cancel. And that's my post. I'm gonna type Addie, I love this picture. And I can even edit who sees this. So I
There-
can have anybody, huh?
Somebody was just saying that I tried to share a funny reel that I saw on Facebook and posted it to everyone on my Facebook page. Is there a way to
Oh.
select who you
Yep,
want
here we-
to see it? So yeah.
Yep. Here we go. I'm gonna start that over again. So I've done the picture. I put what I want to say there. Right next to your picture under your name, you select, you press that and it tells you post audience, who can see your post. You can make it public. Anybody in the world that looks at your page can see that. You can make it friends only. So anybody who goes to your page can't see it unless they're your friends. Or you can literally say, I don't want Addie to see this at all. So I click that. You see how it turned red? Now all my friends who can see it except for Addie. And it'll show you down here. And then I will save the changes. So, oops. Sorry, there's like 50 things on my screen because I'm
Go to
and it's-
cancel.
Well, I can't right now because it's got my screen share thing. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, it clicked screen share through Zoom. So it won't let me. There we go. There.
oh,
So I can cancel that. And now I want all my friends to see it, but I don't want like my coworkers. I don't want anybody who searches me to see it. And now it is going to be friends only. And I'm going to do that post. So anybody else that goes to my page, they can't see that I posted that picture. Only my friends. And I've added text. I've added my little inside joke or whatever. And I posted a picture. I hope that that helps. There was another question. Oh, no, there's not. That's our first way. Should I demonstrate again or is it pretty explanatory? Self-explanatory. Okay, I think we're good. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next question, which was, let me look at that PowerPoint. How to private your account. So Addie, I don't really use a lot of Facebook for that, but I believe if you go up to your account picture, there is a drop down arrow. You got privacy settings. You'll
okay.
click it. I believe you go to the privacy center for this one. Those are my accounts because now they link your Instagram and your Facebook together because they're owned by Meta. Sometimes stuff will post to both accounts. So you want to be aware of what accounts that you have linked. This is the safety. This is sharing who can see what. Keeping your information secure protects your privacy, what collects. But I believe it's not. Addie, can you show me where it is? Because this is general safety.
Yes.
That
and
is.
Go to your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go to help and support or privacy.
No, I think
Privacy checkup, I believe.
that's not where you make it private. I think it's right here. Okay. Yes, there it is. You said privacy checkup. That's not where you make it your account private though.
I thought that's what
Oh.
they video.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? Let's play the video. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm having a brain fart. Sorry, ladies.
They
Okay.
have a privacy center too.
They do have a privacy center. We were going to go through all of those afterwards. There was a video that we were going to show, and I think I just had a brain fart. And then we'll go through the privacy center and the other one that I was going to show you. So here's our YouTube. This is the logo right here.
Oh, it
And
stopped
then-
sharing.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought you could see what I was doing. Screen share, YouTube, and share sound. Here's our YouTube. And we made a social media playlist. How to private your Facebook account.
If you don't have the energy to deal with morning coffee crowds, then skip them. Pop it.
And here you're going to look for the option privacy checkup. I'm going to show you how to make your Facebook account private. So if you want to make your Facebook account completely private so that you can hide your account from people that you don't know or just everybody, even if they follow you or even if you know them, then I'll show you guys how to do that in this video today. So first things first, head over to your Facebook app. Now once you're here on the home page, you're going to want to click on the 3 bars in the bottom right corner. Once you click on the 3 bars on the bottom right corner, you'll be brought to this page here, your menu. Once you're brought to your menu, scroll down until you see the option Settings and Privacy out of these 4 options. Once you click on the drop down bar, you're going to want to click on Settings, which is the top option there. Once you click on Settings, you're going to be brought to this page here, and here you're going to look for the option Privacy.
That was going a little bit too fast for me. I could not keep up.
And the privacy checkup. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make your Facebook account private. So if you want to make your Facebook account completely private so that you can hide your account from people that you don't know or just everybody, even if they follow you or even if you know them, then I'll show you guys how to do that in this video today. So first things first, head over to your Facebook app. Now once you're here on the home page, you're going to want to click on the 3 bars in the bottom right corner. Once you click on the 3 bars on the bottom right corner, you will be brought to this page here, your menu. Once you are brought to your menu, scroll down until you see the option Settings and Privacy out of these 4 options. Once you click on the drop down bar, you're going to want to click on Settings, which is the top option there. Once you click on Settings, you're going to be brought to this page here, and here you're going to look for the option Privacy Checkup. If you can't find the Privacy Checkup in the account subsection, then you can click on the search option in the top right corner and then search up Privacy Checkup there. Once you find Privacy Checkup, you're just going to want to click on it, and once you click on it, you'll be brought to this page here. On this page, you're going to want to click on Who Can See What You Share. So once you click on Who Can See What You Share, you're going to be brought to this page here. You're going to want to click Continue, and then on all these options here, you're just going to want to turn it all to Only Me. If you turn it to Only Me, that will make your account completely private, but there are other options as well. So if you want to change it to just friends or friends of friends, then you could do that as well. But if you want it completely private, change it all to Only Me. Once you do that, click on Next and change both of these to Only Me as well. But like I said before, you don't have to change it to only me. This is only if you want it completely private. So as you can see, there's friends, friends of friends, and then friends accept. So like you can choose any of these that you want. They all work basically the same, but just depending on your situation, you can change it. I'll just choose only me for this option, but you can choose any one that you want depending on your situation, like I said. So just go through all these and change it to whatever you want. If you want it completely private, like I said, change it to only me. And once you do that, just click on next. And you can turn off the limit off. Or limit. So if you click on limit, then that will limit your past posts so that nobody can view your old posts as well. So once you click on next, you can block anybody that you want if you want to do that as well, and then you can click next again. Once you do that, you're going to want to go to how to keep your account secure. So once you click on how to keep your account secure, just click on next. And you could turn off these alerts if you want. These don't really matter. So you can click next after that. And then is your password private? You can change your password if you want. Click on next. And then click on next. So that's basically all for that option as well. Now you're going to want to go to how people can find you on Facebook. Click on next. And then here, you're going to want to change it from everyone to friends of friends. So it doesn't really matter though, but you can change it to friends of friends if you want. And on these, you, like I said before, change it to only me if you want it completely private. And then you can turn this option off as well so people can't find you if you search for you on Google and such. And once you do that, just click on next. And I think that's basically everything that you can do. You can go to your data settings on Facebook as well and click continue. The data settings don't really matter. It's just games and apps that are linked to your Facebook account. But you can turn those off if you want. But that's how you make your Facebook account private. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. And I'll see you guys next.
Okay, I realized I was muted when I slowed him down. So I wanted to show whomever said it was too fast earlier. I was letting you know if something is too fast, you can control how fast it is on YouTube. You will go down to the settings bar and click settings, which is that little gear. And then there's a playback speed, and you can decide if you want it normal, and then or slower. There's also customizing it. So you can kind of toggle how fast or how slow you want the presenter to go. I just wanted to make sure I reiterated that because I was muted.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
oh, I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know that was me because I
Oh,
was
okay.
just following the prompts and I did it. So thank you
Yeah.
so much for slowing it
great.
down. I was able
Yeah.
to keep up.
He was too fast for me. I'm like, wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? But then I didn't realize when I adjusted it, I muted. So that's a great feature on YouTube, and you should be able to do that with most videos. And I really love that. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Facebook now. I guess we were doing the right thing, but I second guess myself sometimes, so I apologize. But we wanted to go through the video, and then now we'll show you on
You're not sharing anymore.
I know I'm going to the
Okay.
Facebook page to share. I have to like switch in between several screens.
Oh,
I'm going to go back to the Facebook page, but we were going to show you that's how you do it on the phone. I'm on like your phone and an app, but in case you're using the computer, we wanted to show you it that way. And now I just have to find the page again. Because and share it. Okay. So we're back here. We're on the Facebook home. In case you don't know the difference between a post and a story, stories are now these features that they have that are similar to Instagram. And it basically will let you do several videos or posts that will stay up for the day on your page, and then they kind of disappear later. I know on Instagram they stay up for the day. Addie, do they stay up longer on Facebook? Do you know?
They stay up for 24 hours.
24 hours. This is how if you don't have any stories, you'll see your icon picture. This is mine. And then you would click here and create a story. It'll let you post a photo story, you can write a text, and I think you can also upload a video to your stories. Oh, I'm gonna read somebody's message really quick. Teresa says, I use YouTube to learn how to do things like learning recipes, how to use my phone, movies, shows, etc. It's a great source of information. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You know what, Teresa? I do too. Like, I live by YouTube and Google. I'm a Google enthusiast. That's what Addie calls it. It's the best way for you to help yourself. You also have to be careful, but yeah. So that's where you would do a story. And I believe it's the same process as a photo. You're going to create a photo story. I don't have a lot of pictures because I don't really do this. So we'll just use that same one. And now that will post to my story. Now I want to make sure I can select down here to crop and rotate. And oh, sorry, guys. And then your story settings. So here we are again with the privacy, allowing who you want to see. And I only want my friends to be able to see the story, or if I needed to hide it from. So my kids' teachers follow me on Instagram. So I do sometimes hide things that are super personal to our family, because I don't want to go to school and talk to them about that. So I do think that this is a really nice way to use social media, to be able to say, you know what, this is very personal. I don't want other people to know, but I do want a certain group to know. And then I can click it.
Yeah, because a
and
lot
hide.
of people find out that, like, sometimes I don't feel like answering my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And they can tell I'm on Facebook, and then later on when I do answer, they say, oh, you were on Facebook and couldn't answer the phone. You know, and I was on Facebook. So thanks for showing.
Yes.
And then Facebook could get you in some trouble though, because I posted stuff that I didn't even mean to post, like when I was in my nightgown and everybody was laughing at
Oh
me.
no.
I had posted it to everybody.
Oh no.
And their friends too.
Oh, that's
So
the
I've gotten
scary
in
part.
trouble with that too. They say, girl, what's wrong with you? So thanks
We've all
about that privacy. I'm definitely gonna go in there and use it more.
Oh, you know what? We've all done that. And I actually remember getting off of Facebook. I have an old Facebook that sometimes posts on accident. And somebody said, I thought you didn't have a Facebook for friends. And that was just last week. I was like, girl, I don't go on there. I promise. Like, it makes people feel insecure that you don't want to be in their life. But the thing is, if somebody wants to use a social media resource for their downtime, people take it, that's their downtime. You don't need to take that personally. It doesn't mean they have the energy to talk to you on the phone.
Yeah, it is sometimes my downtime, and I'm really just an observer. I don't really post that much, but I learn a lot from Facebook and know what's going on in the community a lot. And just like I've joined a couple groups, but
yes.
And that I don't really post, but then when I do post, like I just got a new grandbaby and I trying to post him, but I messed that up. I don't know what I did, but then my daughter calls and said, "Oh no, I don't want him on Facebook," and so
Yeah.
it didn't go through.
Well, now
But
you
I
know
have
how to make
posted,
it.
like, yeah, and I think other people make mistakes too.
Oh,
with
yes.
posting with, because my gown wasn't even on me right. It was like practically a nude picture,
Oh,
And-
no.
How come Facebook even allow that,
Mhm. Well, I
And
like
was
that
so
they have.
embarrassed. I got off of it for a couple of years behind that one.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And I'm real careful now when I post
Uh-huh.
because I
And
didn't
it-
really know what I was doing.
It seems to make you have to go through a little bit more to post now. So
Oh,
you will
yeah,
have to.
like you
Right here,
said, all
you'll have
those
to approve
stories
it.
and stuff.
Mhm.
They practically do the work for you. They'll bring up stuff like all my pictures because they have access to my pictures.
Hmm.
Post this and all of this, and I said, this is nice, but I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, don't let them have any freedom. You
Yeah,
take
no.
control of your Facebook.
Yeah, I have to.
That's devastating. That's
Are
devastating.
we gonna go over that part because I don't understand that, the wiggly line one where you get it's a form of messaging. The one next,
Oh, you want to do Facebook Messenger?
yeah, because that's gotten me in trouble too before. And I
Okay.
last other than 24 hours, right? Or something like that. Like if you put something on Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
it lasts
Okay.
24 hours.
I'll
But-
actually let Addie go over Facebook Messenger after I finish because that's actually
Okay.
really important and I didn't cover that one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go over. We're gonna go over anything you guys, as much as we can today that you guys want to go over. And we can also add videos to the YouTube as well to help out. Yeah, I don't really do much on here, but I'm on book groups and I'm on like autoimmune groups and autism, but I don't want everybody
Oh.
thinking I'm just on here.
No, but it
so
is
I-
educational and it's a
Yeah.
form of, going to the library. I mean, it's been great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great resource. So you want to
Yeah.
be able to do what you need to do freely. And I just learned yesterday that you can make it as private as that. I didn't know you could private it from everyone. So I could have been using my old account this whole time.
Yeah.
So now you learn something. Everybody learns something new.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys to that safety space on here. So just so we can review it again. So up here is your account in the right-hand corner, and there's a little drop-down arrow. If I click it, it will work. You're gonna go to settings and privacy, like you guys were saying earlier, and then privacy checkup, and leave. Yeah, I'm leaving because I didn't really do that post. So who can see? I just thought we would go through it one more time really quick. Who can see what you share? Your profile information, your posts, stories, and blocking. That's a phone number. Only I can see it. That only I can see my email. I guess everybody can see my birthday. I don't have any friends on this account, but they were saying to go here and you can click only me. Which might be important because you don't want strangers having too much information on you. Scammers will try to use your email and your phone number and stuff to find information on you on the internet, where they can get to your public records. So honestly, it is important to do only me. Maybe if you want your birth date, but maybe not your year, and maybe not your email or your phone number. Those should be private. Who can see your friends list on your profile? Some people, okay, here is something we were gonna cover a little later, but I'm gonna kind of talk about it now. Some scammers will go through your friends list and then they will take your friend's picture, create another account, and try to scam you, saying they're in need of help or money. So it is actually helpful if you don't share your friends list with the public. maybe just your friends list with your other friends. Does that make sense? I hope so. They're
good to know.
just,
Yeah, that's real popular on Facebook, but I think they're starting to work on it.
they are working on it. And
Yeah.
then like the fraud alert ladies said from AARP was the last time, there are ways to protect ourselves. So that was just a tag on from them, is our personal information is very, very important to protect ourselves from.
Yeah, because a
who
lot
can
of
see-
people find each other on Facebook, you know, your old friends from 30 and 40 years ago.
Mhm.
I've had a couple of my best friends find me from, I didn't know where they were. And they Europe somewhere, and they found me on Facebook. But a good thing I left my email address on there.
So they can find it.
Well, they
And-
use LinkedIn and email.
Yes.
You know, if you have one, but like you said, that's kind of private, you know.
Yeah. And you get, the
Start
coolest part
using-
is you get to decide what's private for you. Because
Yeah,
what's private for me may not be private for you. And that's okay. I think just having it, for me, friends of friends can see it. Because then if there is an old high school friend, they're probably
Right.
linked into one of my friends for me. And because but I grew up in social media, so we've had all of these profiles. Whereas
Right.
it might be harder for people to find you from the older generation. So like
Yeah.
you said, your email is more accessible.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Never
So it
change
works.
it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My grandma had the same phone number for 50 years too. So
Yeah.
sometimes searching that way would be more accessible for her. So yeah, it depends on what is important to you. And then this is you decide who you want to see your posts and stories. Well, you can make them public, friends accept, like we talked about, or only me, and save. And same with stories, limiting past posts. So that's what they were saying. If you post something a month ago, you can limit how long it will stay on your page. And the only way to undo that is to change the audience each time. So
Is
if
that
you
like
want-
blocking somebody? Because I know people block me sometimes.
This isn't blocking somebody. This is, so you're about to limit all of the past posts. So I just
Oh, okay.
posted, yeah. So it will disappear off of it says the only way to undo this is to change the audience. I don't know how, it doesn't give us a time frame for the limit,
Okay.
but it'll just eventually disappear off your page for the public. And unless you put it for specific friends to see it, they should be able to see it all the time, it said.
Okay.
And then tips, when you block someone, we won't tell them that you blocked them. So this is the blocking that you're talking about. You add them to the block list. They don't know that I'm blocking. Addie doesn't know that I need to block her because I am tired of her messaging. No, I'm just kidding. But I can block her and she won't know. So she can't see my page anymore. She'll probably just think that I deactivated my Facebook.
Yeah, because I know sometimes my daughters block me because I say, you shouldn't be telling that on Facebook and
Well, and then they get
how
to,
they did it.
now you know that this is how they limit it. But that
Yeah.
way they're not upsetting you, but they're still getting to be their authentic selves and share what they want to share with their friends.
Right.
So
right.
it's kind of a
That's good,
win-win.
though. Yeah, that is a win-win.
You're not upset and they're still themselves. I
Yeah.
really like those features. This is that one, how to keep your account secure. So somebody was asking about how to do a password. You would go here, how to keep your account secure. And then click continue, and you can change your password. This is what you want to do if you think your account has been hacked, or if you're just confused, you want to go either report it or you want to change your password. If you still have access to your account, you want to change your password immediately.
Is this how people take over your account? Like,
I don't really.
for my account one time and
Mhm.
said, "Is this you, Theresa?" And I said, "No, it's not." You know, asking me, you know, for money and stuff.
Yep.
But
So
that's
this is how you
that's
get in
terrible.
there.
Facebook, that's really dangerous when they take it like that. They pretend they use your picture. the
Yep.
picture of Me, you know, and stay there, you know, like he's still on there. I don't know how to get him off. Is there a way you could get him off? Because I had to open
You.
a whole new account.
Oh, you would have had to. He shouldn't have access to your email, so you would need to report that account.
Yeah, I reported it. I don't know if they ever handled it because I still get emails saying, "Hi, Thomas, and so and so and so and so." You know, like you got so
Ooh.
notifications and all that.
Maybe we can go over that.
I need to
we
get
can-
Facebook phone number. I don't even think they have one.
No, they don't want us calling them.
Yeah.
But we can go over that one too. In the second half, we can find you that information.
Okay.
But you know, so that's how you change your password. Security tips. So if you set up a text messaging on your new account, they'll have you do authorization. So people, in order to change, well, oftentimes they'll get into your account and they'll change your password.
Yeah, that's
But if somebody tries to do that, it will text you and they won't get it. So they won't be able to. So having that extra layer, let's click get started, of the authentication process, the 2-factor one is really helpful. And this one says recommended. Use an app like Google Authenticator or Duo Mobile to generate verification codes for your protection. Or you can just have them text you, which is easier. So they would text my work phone. Well, this is like a really old phone number. They would text that phone number and send me a code. And that is how, if somebody ever tries to change my my account, they wouldn't be able to, because they wouldn't get the code from my phone.
Also,
How
when
do
you
you-
change your passwords too, if you think that somebody else is logged into your account, it will ask you if you want to log out of whatever,
Out of all
of the things you're logged into.
all of your Facebook apps, if you're logged into on your
Right.
phone, on your computer,
Your
yeah.
tablet. Yeah.
And that will protect you as well. Thank you. I want to address some of these comments that were in here. Makina said, I love using YouTube University, but you must be careful as well. Yeah. Tanisha said, I use YouTube for everything. I need to see it being explained. Reading it doesn't help me. I do too. I'm very visual. Snapchat is another 24 hours. Also, you can change your audience with each post if you choose to. Yes, you can, Harnett. The thing about Snapchat, guys, especially if you have children though, is that you can't really track who is sending messages. So like if if a weird guy or a predator, somebody sent your kid a photo, it disappears within 24 hours. So you can't see it anymore. So you don't have the proof that bad things are happening. I don't recommend Snapchat for young people because there's not many ways to protect them. We had an incident with my nephew where he's a football player and one of the moms was not very appropriate. Baija, can you be just a little quiet? And she sent him an inappropriate picture of herself. And there's no proof because it got deleted. But that is predatory behavior. And so Snapchat can be difficult in that way. And I just wanted to inform you guys that if your young people have social media like Snapchat, you want to be talking to them about that behavior and like making it comfortable that if something like that happens, they're not in the wrong, but to let you know. Snapchat, I don't recommend it for kids under 16. I don't even recommend it for that, but but anyway, that was my side note.
Are you trying to use Facebook?
I'm working.
Okay, are you trying to use Facebook? Sending it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need it. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it goes not.
I love you. It's sending him all of the text messages because we share this account for his VR. So it's sending him, asking him if somebody is getting into his account. So now you guys see how fast it is. He thinks that somebody's trying to hack into our Facebook, but it was me. That's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and move on if people don't have any questions on that. And move to this
Someone
part where it
asked,
says,
how do you delete a post?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was gonna move to. Perfect.
Okay.
So since I posted, I clicked my icon so I could go to my page. And since I posted this picture, and now I'm like, darn it, I don't want to post this picture. I guess that's what I'm saying. You go up to the right-hand corner to the 3 dots, and you should be able to archive it because you just want it off your page, or move it to trash. It'll say items in your trash will be automatically deleted after 30 days. You can delete them from your trash earlier by going to your activity login settings. So we're moving it to trash. And I believe we're going to go to settings, and yes, here's the activity log. There's our trash. And I just want this picture gone. So I'm just going to delete it. I'm not going to wait the 30 days. Now my trash is clear and I feel safe that nobody can go and repost that. So I hope that helps. If that was too fast, I can repost and show you how to delete again. Who was that in there that wanted to know? Brenda, did you catch that?
Yeah, you can redo it over. Yeah, it was a little fast.
Wonderful. Yeah, no worries. Because that'll also show the person who wanted to learn how to post how to do that again. Repetitiveness commits it to memory. Here we go. So we're going here to underneath our stories and above our timeline. We're clicking the green picture photo. I'm going to click add photo. I'm picking my picture. You can scroll through, but I picked that one. And I don't want to edit it. I'm just going to post it as is. Okay, now I'm going to go to that post. I'm going up to the right-hand side to the 3 dots. I'm clicking it. I'm going to go down to move to trash. It's asking, are you sure? I'm saying yes. Move. It went to the trash. Now I want to make sure it's cleared off of my Facebook account completely. I go up to my icon. I click the down arrow. I'm going to settings. Activity log, because this is one of my activity posts. It's one of my posts. It's my activity online. And now I'm going to the log. I'm going all the way down. I see the little trash bin. And I see my post for today. I have 29 days left before it's deleted on its own. I click it. And I'm clicking delete. Are you sure? Once it's deleted, you can't restore it. I want to delete it. There we go. And this is being recorded, so you will be able to watch that. But I hope that helped.
How do people bring up posts from like 5 years ago? Because a lot of people like their pictures from 5 years ago or 3 years ago or 2 years.
Facebook automatically will just do a memory. Addie, do you know exactly how often it does that?
Say that again.
Facebook often will say, hey, here's a memory. Is that just them doing it?
It does
right?
that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can turn that off.
Well,
No, but you can.
themselves all the time. And I said, why don't you post something from today? And I'm thinking it is the day until I look real hard and see it was from 5 years ago.
Well, that's how you, here's how
Geneva.
you, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you see that post, the memory, it will also give you a prompt to look at other memories. And so
Yes.
that way you can probably go back to the calendar and see different things.
You can
Oh,
also go,
okay.
you can also go up here to your account, click down arrow, settings. You remember how we were just in our activity log? You can go down to archive and you can see your past stories here, but I don't have any. Sorry, guys. Because we wanted to use an account that wasn't personal since this is being recorded. So
Well,
that's
that's why that's where they get it from. They go back to
you can go, yeah, that's
kids and everything. You know?
yeah, you can go back
They
here
did
and it'll
that.
show everything.
Yeah, okay. That's
You
right.
can
so
even filter. Somebody asked about filter. You can even filter by the date,
okay.
all the years that you've been on, and you
Yeah.
can find the post. So that filter, it says archive, and then the filters, the date, activity log, the group events, your search history. So you can go through and play around with that.
Mhm.
And find out, but I just went to your archive and then your post or your story. And that should be able to. Here's also a timeline photo review of like anything that I've done or was tagged in. So I do have a little bit from an autism fundraiser. I don't know. That's nothing,
Oh, okay.
but it'll show you the posts that I literally don't use this account. So, so there's that. And I did that by going underneath the activity. It says timeline, photo, and tag review. So if somebody tagged me, I could even find that here. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So go into activity log and get curious. And this is how, again, one more time, this is how I went there. I went to settings, activity log, and then archive.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I think we did some, are there any more navigation questions about Facebook? We've talked about changing your password, how to upload pictures, how to private your account, how to make it where nobody can see you at all. We talked a little bit about being hacked, and I think my mom wanted to talk a little bit more about being hacked. And the ads. So the next thing I wanted to show really quick was how to limit ads, because that was one of somebody's concerns. So there's two methods. I'll show you on Facebook, and then I'll also tell you how to reduce some of it on your telephone. So we're going to go to our account, settings and privacy, and we're going to go to the privacy checkup. There is this pink one right here that says your ad preferences on Facebook. You can click continue, and it says the ads you see on Facebook are personalized based on what we think you're interested in. This is because we want to show you ads that are relevant and useful. For example, if we think you're interested in sports, we might show you about sports equipment. To help us figure out which ads you would most likely be interested in, we use information such as what you do on Facebook and other Facebook company products, and what you like on Instagram. We may also consider what you do off Facebook, such as on non-Facebook websites or apps. To decide whether we can use information about what you do off Facebook to show you ads, you can visit ad preferences. So profile information. You can take off whether it's, well, wait, where's the ad preference? Oh, they use this too, sorry. You can take off your relationship status, These are some things that they will use to put ads up there. If they know what you're interested in school, your job title, so what kind of job you do, who your employer is, or like if you're married or single, they'll know to send you single dating apps, or if you're married marriage counselors, or things that are for married people, right? People that are in a relationship. They have a lot of dating apps for the singles ones. And then they create an algorithm that just keeps popping it up on your stuff. They can also tell by my social interactions what I like. So if I follow and comment Jasper's Market, I don't even know. For example, if you like a page that's running an ad, we might let your friends know that you liked the page when they see it. Here's what this could look like. I mean, I just think that's a little bit invasive. I can take that off and say only me. But I want to get to the ad preferences. I thought that was here. So visit ad preferences. Addie, do you see exactly where that is? Because I thought it was, you would think it would be right there.
Ad preference.
I'm gonna check privacy center really quick. Because sorry, guys. There we go, ads.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the ads thing.
They don't want you to, because
Oh.
they have a whole, you can tell they don't want you to, guys, because they have this whole thing that shows you about it, but they don't tell you where to find it.
And they make money off of it.
And I just found it, and I need to go back and see how I found that.
Uncle Reggie's here. He's going to.
Okay, thank you. I have a lot of activity going on. I will, let's go through it and then I'll show you. We'll have to see how I found it again. Because that, so don't be afraid to explore, because I clicked a bunch of stuff and finally found what I was looking for. I can hide, it says advertisers you've seen most recently. I can hide them all because I don't want to see them. I don't want to buy anything. I don't come on Facebook to buy anything. Custom love, I don't even know what that is. They must find out I'm single. So advertisers whose ads you clicked. Let's see what else we can do. Was this section useful? Not really. We'd like, but yeah, you can literally say you don't want to see them again. Add topics. So it looks like you can talk about which topics you like. I have bought a bathing suit from here, so somehow they found out. And I can say, please show less ads about this topic. So I clicked, yeah, add topics. You can search add topics on here as well. This is a book. I do like that book. So they found out I like this author, and they're going to show me ads for her. And we were thinking about going to Arizona. Ooh, they are nosy, guys. So they're trying, they know to advertise things to me about Arizona. Cosmetics, music. I don't really go on here, so they don't have a lot, but you can go through here. Beauty care, and you can say, I don't really want to see anything on that. So you can set that. And then here's ad settings. What information is used to show me ads? We show you ads based on information we have about you and your activity, such as pages and your friends, pages you and your friends like, information from your Facebook and Instagram profile, the content you create or interact with across Facebook and Instagram, and places you check into using Facebook. We may also use information we have about others and the activity to show you more relevant ads. If personalized ads based on data about your activity from partners are allowed, we can also use data like your activity on websites off of Facebook to decide which ads to show you. Manage data used to show you ads. So this is the ad settings. We're gonna have to go back and see how I found it, but this is the ad settings. You're gonna go down here and manage activity. We want to click review settings. And you can say, yes, show me ads that are more relevant by using this information. Well, I don't want them to. No, don't make my ads more relevant by using this information. You can change your choice at any time. We always use strict security standards to keep your information safe. I'm wanting to know, is there an opt-out of ads? I don't think that's an option. Categories used to reach you. Employer. So we've turned all those categories off, guys, because I don't want them to use my personal information to sell me things. So you're going to go to that one. Categories used to reach you. Audience-based advertising. Amazon, Heart Science, Massage MD. I mean, these are just random. Audience-based advertising, advertisers using your activity or your information. So I can say, I don't want them to. They uploaded or used a list to reach you. And now I click, so I went here and it says that they did upload or used a list to reach me. And I can click showing ads to you using a list. Don't allow. Excluding you from seeing ads using a list. You can choose whether lists Amazon.com has uploaded can be used to exclude you from seeing ads. See example, for example, a local gym may exclude you from seeing ads to sign up because you are already a member. So I don't need to see ads on Amazon because I already go to Amazon. If I want to buy something, I will. So I just clicked don't allow. Okay, so now it says allow because it means that if I click it, I'm allowing them to. Does that make sense? You have to actually go in here to each category. So I was here in the audience-based advertising and I had to click Amazon.com. Then I had to go when you are included. I had to click here to this little search bar where it says they use ads to find me. And I had to click don't allow so that they don't use it. So they make it a very lengthy process where you're going to have to go into everything on the list, see all businesses, if you don't want them to use it. And that's going to reduce the amount of ads you're getting and who and what data they're using to find you. I will probably I'm going to redo that and post that on our YouTube channel so that you can go to the ads one because they specifically make it so difficult. They don't want you to find it. So I went here to my account. I clicked it. I went to settings and privacy. I went to privacy center, I believe. Settings. Facebook settings, I believe. Let's see. Yes. And then I went all the way down on Facebook settings to ads. And then I went through each one, advertisers, ad topics, and ad settings. And I just answered the questions and you go through and make sure they can't show you stuff. You have to go through and click choose if you want to allow Meta to show you ads in other apps. No, I don't want ads from them. So it's not allowed. They literally will figure out how to sell you something anyway. And so that's how you can protect yourself on Facebook. If you don't want them hearing you on your phone, I'm going to stop screen share for a minute. Somebody said they feel like they're listening to them, like they hear Siri or somebody hears you on your phone. I don't know how to do it for Android, but we were going to find a video, but I do know how to do it on a iPhone. And I'm just going to say it, and then we'll give you guys the videos on how to protect yourself on Thursday for those. But when you're using an iPhone, you're going to go into your iPhone settings, and you're going to go down to the apps, and you go, so I'm going to pick my Facebook app. There will be a little picture. I can't show you because it's going to it's not going to show you on the camera, but you'll see the app picture. You'll click it and you'll turn off the microphone, and also Siri. Siri, it literally has a button where it says Siri and search. You're going to click that and it'll say learn from this app. You want to turn that off, because when it says learn from this app, it's giving Facebook the permission to listen to me. And literally, if I say I want Starbucks, it's going to start advertising. It's going to hear that keyword and start advertising Starbucks on Facebook. So if you don't want them to know your information and you're not recording yourself or talking on it at the time, you turn off your microphone setting. Each app should have a microphone setting on your phones. There's also, and it should be the same for Android, but I don't use Android enough. But there should be a microphone setting. And then does anybody else know how to do that? If not, we're just going to show you the videos when we find the Android one. But we just got this information yesterday, so we didn't find a video in time. But the key things are to go onto the app settings and to look for the microphone and turn it off. Then they can't hear the keyword they're looking for, which are like Amazon, Starbucks, Target, those kind of things, Walmart. And also making sure that the Alexa or the Siri or whatever the name of the listener, the thing that you talk in and say, help me, you make sure that that microphone is off. You go into that setting and you say, no, you cannot learn from me. You cannot use my data. Those things. You want to look for those words. Learning from my data, learning from my searches, and you just click not allowed. So it's similar to what we did on Facebook. You're just going to look for those keywords and you're going to click not allowed, or no, I do not authorize it. And that should help reduce ads and reduce the amount that they are listening in on. Okay, so I believe that we have covered everything except for everything on the Facebook app, except for I wanted to show you spotting fake accounts. Mom, are you still on here? I think my brother owns a junk company, and I think he just came to pick up our junk. If anybody needs junk picked up, we have a family friend discount, I think. No, I don't know, but we do have my brother. If you guys ever need junk pickup, I'll see if he'll cut you guys a deal. Okay, all my aunties.
Thank you.
Okay, so spotting fake accounts. We were talking about how, sorry guys, I love technology. We were talking about how you'll get friend requests from people that look like they're your friend, but they're not, or from just random accounts. So this is a screenshot from my mom's Facebook, and this says Facebook user. That is most likely a scam. There's no picture, and there's no name, and there's literally a generic hello. That is a scammer. Don't talk to them ever. Nobody you know will set up an account without a name. Like, that's just a given. That's the first thing. Second thing is your friends will also not send you a generic message, because you guys most likely talk often, or when you get messages, it's more of a personal greeting like, hey babe, or they'll say your first name. When it's a fake account, it's usually like 3 phrases. Hello, I need help. My mom was supposed to tell the other phrases, but it'll be just some random phrase to get your attention, but it won't have anything personal in it. Maybe your first name. It won't have any personal, especially if it has your full name. Your friends don't usually say, Geneva Murphy, how are you? You know, that's gonna be generic. You're gonna, so you'll know. And also you can go into your Facebook Messenger and you can go into which we'll go to in a minute, because I know we wanted to cover Facebook Messenger. You'll go into your Facebook Messenger and you can see if you guys have a chat history. You'll know that's a fake account if you don't. If they say my account got hacked, usually your friend will message you on your phone or something, but you want to be cautious of certain things like that. That's a scammer, and you want to report them, unfriend them, block them, and report them. And we can go over that using Addie's. I won't report you, Addie, but we're gonna use you again. But they, like someone was saying earlier, this is a big way for scammers to get at you. It's a big way. They want to act like they're a family member that's not in town and they're stuck somewhere. Or my grandma got a call that her grandson was in prison and he needed to get bailed out. Well, little did they know he had passed away 5 years ago. So that didn't work out at the time. But you just want to be really aware of those kinds of things. So I'm going to, oh, that's our messenger. I'm going to go to my friends. And I'm going to, I only have one. I have clicked on the right hand side, there's 3 dots. I can unfollow her. I can block her. I can unfriend her.
Oh, okay.
So if you're tired of people, don't tell them I showed you how to do this, but this is how you do it. You can also go, if you're tired of seeing their posts, you can also like click on their post, I believe, and limit how many of their posts they see, how many of your posts they see. So I can hide it because I don't want to see it. I can unfollow them. And then this is where you would report them. So it's not on the friend portion, but you go to the post. You can report the post. Where do you report the person? Because I did not see that, Addie. I think it's when you choose to block them. Let me go back to
Maybe
friends.
if you go to their page.
Okay, let's try that. Do you want people to see your page? That's her daughter when she was little.
So
And maybe go to the 3 dots over there. Is that?
Thank you. I can't, there's so much on my screen. It's like all the pictures of everybody. Yes, there we go. No, that's blocked,
fine.
but
Find, support, or report.
thank you. So you're on their page, underneath their picture, underneath the message button, you go to the 3 dots on the right hand side, and you can find, support, and report. You cannot report just on your friends list. It says it looks like you actually have to go to the page, find, support, or report, and block. That way they can't engage with you anymore. I know on Instagram, if you don't want a person to follow you anymore as well, one of the benefits for me is like, say you just don't want to be friends, or you're going through a breakup or something. So I went through a breakup and I just didn't want them to see my page anymore. I didn't want to ask them to unfollow me. So I blocked them and then I unblocked them. And what that does is it makes us unfollow each other. But they don't have to be blocked if maybe in the future we want to friend request each other again. They didn't do anything wrong, so I didn't block them. I just wanted my privacy back. So that's one way, like if you go through a friend breakup, or if you don't want, you let your old boss follow you and you don't want them to follow you anymore, you can block and unblock, and that should unfriend both of you. Does that make sense? You're not blocked, you're just not friends. But because when you unfollow, all you're doing is unfollowing them on your side. They're not unfollowing you. So or you can limit who sees your posts. Again, you can go to those settings and just put that you don't want them to see your posts anymore. It's a way to be kind without them feeling like you're not friends anymore. Okay, I'm going to let Addie talk a little bit about how to use Facebook Messenger, because on your phone, you have to have an app. Here, I think it's just automatically on your thing.
Can't do it on here anymore.
You can't? You have to have an app too?
You have to have the app, yeah. It
Okay.
used to be that way, but they changed it.
So what were your questions about, we have a new question, sorry. Oh, bye, Harnett, sorry. How do you delete a post? Okay, we did that one. Okay. What was your question regarding Facebook Messenger?
Oh, I wanted to know how long they stay on, because I went back to get this funny picture that somebody has put me and it was gone.
Oh, how long
else, and it was
how
something.
long your messages are there?
Yeah, because I think they're either 24 or 48 hours. They just disappear or something. Even
Well,
individual, like 10 people send
even on your messages, I have messages on.
Everybody can't get they're not set up for Messenger, just because it's only the people you can share with that want to use Messenger. And
I have messages from 2009 still on my old one. So I think if they're being deleted, it's because somebody's settings on how long's timeline. Remember how we were talking about how long you can set a limit on how long your timeline. I'm wondering if people, or if you have on your thing a setting of making it disappear after a certain amount of time. Addie, do you have any comments on that?
I'll check on that.
Mm-hmm. Larnett. Oh, sorry.
No, I don't really.
Larnett.
Sometimes they just disappear too.
So
Yeah, the art.
So what's the official name of that? Because we have so many different things like Instagram, Facebook. So this is called Facebook Messenger.
It's I think it's just called Messenger. I'm gonna check the App Store while Larnett.
Yeah, it's just called Messenger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Messenger. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people use this instead of going into my phone.
Yes.
Messenger.
But is it true that you have to have, so in order to access Messenger, you have to have Facebook and vice versa?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that one,
but you don't have to use it, because I do use my Facebook Messenger with family and friends, but I don't use my regular Facebook. So we can still I can give them. You can
don't-
give them Messenger access without being friends on Facebook.
On
That
correct.
makes-
You also don't have to be, you just have to have a Facebook account, but you don't have to have Facebook on your phone or anything like that. Like you could just make a Facebook account and then just use Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes they let you know you have a Facebook Messenger message with a circle of the person's face on it, but I haven't
Right,
done that lately.
right.
That's irritating to me. But they don't do it unless, I think now, unless you log on, or either they just let you know you have a message.
There's
Yeah.
also, because I know you were talking about how people, or not you, but somebody was talking about how people can see when you're on Facebook. There is, if you don't want people to see that you're on Facebook Messenger, like, because everybody has those green dots, you can turn that green dot off. And so people won't be able to see like when you're actually on it.
Where do I turn the green dot off?
Okay, so
Active status off. Mine's already off.
there
Let's
you
see.
go. Yep.
Active status on. Now,
Oh,
is there,
okay.
where am I going to see that green dot?
You're not gonna see it. People that whoever
Oh, on the
follows-
Messenger app.
Yeah.
They'll see it. Okay. Now I go to those 3 dots, active status. It's off. Oh, I guess I never saved it. Let's see what happens when I save it. Do we see it?
Yes. So now I see you. I'm looking at mine right now.
Oh, see those
so now
dots
I
right
see
here?
you on there. Yep. I see you
Yeah.
on there. And
Hopefully
then
you
when you
guys don't
clicked it
see-
off, then the green dot goes away and it doesn't look like you're active on Facebook right now.
Oh, that's what tells
See?
us that you're on
Mhm.
Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. So you see this area. Remember how I don't have any Facebook friends? I can talk to all of these people in my Messenger though, because I've given them approval to talk with me on Messenger, but they can't, they're not my friends on Facebook because I just want to have groups. So that's also a cool way to have privacy. But I still can talk to all of these people. And then I go to it's right here. It says my chats, options, active status, off. So now that's one more piece of added privacy. They don't know when I'm on here. They're not gonna, but also you have to realize you won't be able to see other people's. All of the green dots just disappeared because I'm not giving access, so I don't get it. You get what you give.
Yeah. That same thing happens with, I don't know if people do TikTok, but with TikTok as well.
Yes. I really want to get to Larnette's question because she had her hand up and then she's gone. Larnette, did you get your answer or do you still have a question?
Yes, actually, I did get an answer. I was trying to help Miss Teresa out, but I think you guys found that out. So, because at first I thought she was referring to the story versus the Facebook Messenger, but she made it very clear that she was talking about Facebook Messenger. When she said it disappeared, I was thinking earlier she was referring to the story.
Okay.
Oh,
Got
yeah, I
it.
got my question answered on the story and the Messenger because I've been all over the place on Facebook. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And then I just wanted to add real quick, I use my Facebook actually as a note and a reminder. I will write things on Facebook and just have it only me to see. So instead of me using like a calendar or
Oh my
or a note,
gosh.
I would put don't forget this from the grocery store, or don't forget to do this and that. So I would actually put that on Facebook, put it on only me, and then after I complete it, I delete it because I look at Facebook on a daily basis, and that's just my reminder. So I just want to throw that out as well.
That
Yeah,
is
that's a good idea.
incredibly clever and it's free. It's a free personal planner. You're a genius. Like no
How do
lie.
you do
That-
that?
You know?
Well,
That is
yes, thank you. You know, I was
go
Teresa
ahead
said,
and tell her and tell her and I will try to like navigate it while you tell her.
Okay, so Miss Teresa and the rest of the group, so all I really do is like go in like I'm doing a brand new post. So I create a post.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then I just pretty much write on my mind. So need to pick up carrots today or something, whatever I need to put. And then it already says only me. So I'm the only one that sees that. So I just kind of like, you know, I go through my Facebook and I kind of say, oh, okay, I completed this or whatever. So yeah, that's how you do it. You just pretty much, all you're really doing is creating a post and saving it only for you to see.
Oh,
And it looks like you can pin it. So if I pin it, it'll be maybe my top priority item for the day.
Yes.
Because look at that. It goes about. This is great. I love this so much.
Yeah, because I'm starting to forget. So I need to have something, you know, sometimes you don't have a pen or a and you just have your phone. Everybody usually has their phone on them.
And look, you can edit it, or you can edit the audience. So I can say, you know what, me and Addie both have this work to do today, and I don't want to send it to her email. I'm just going to add her to this note so she can remember. And we both remember we got to work on this. Is so great, Lorna. I'm loving this.
So
you just have to go to Facebook and then what?
So let's do it again. I love this. Okay, sorry. You can go right here to the top of your page and click add a story or edit profile, or you can go down here to your posts. Sorry. So they're underneath your friends on your regular page.
Okay.
And you just put what's on your mind. Well, what's on my mind is Teresa needs.
I hope I don't go to everybody.
You're not. We're gonna get you set up. Needs to plan something. Okay. So we just wrote that.
Because I'm always all over the place and I gotta remember to do that. Remember to do that.
You just gotta remember that you can set it to only me. Or if you want to have a friend remember with you, you can select them and save it. And now I click done, and now I click post. Okay. And here it is up here, but I pinned this one. So this one's my biggest one. I clicked unpin post. So now the most recent note I made is there. And the first note I made is here 2 minutes ago and just now. But if I want to, I go to those three dots, I can pin it and remember that is the most important thing I need to do today. I mean, you just this is a game changer, Lorna. I am loving it.
Yeah, that is.
And how do you go? And you can just go in and delete it too.
You go in and move it to trash. There we go. I did it.
That's easy. I love it.
Move it to trash or archive it if you want to save it so that you can look later and see the things that you've done. Move it to archive, and then you go back and see how we went to our archive. We'll go here. Settings. No, I'm sorry. Go here and activity log. Settings and activity log.
Okay.
That's how you get to your archive.
Yeah. I have so many notebooks, and I'm trying to eliminate paper and all this.
Yep.
And
so if you
that's good. If
can, or if you delete it on accident, you can go to trash and you'll see it because it'll be there for 30 days.
Okay.
And I also use this for if there's a picture that I don't want anyone to see and I just, only me, or if there's an event that I went to, I usually save it to only me. And then of course in the year when it comes to my memories, I'll be like, oh, I see this. I remember this.
I did that.
Yeah.
Or if you want to remember to buy something, it's a great little, you can scroll down and you'll have a picture of, I wanted to buy that dress. Here it is. This is really cool because a lot of people use digital planners, but it's a whole nother place you got to go. This is already in what you're using. You're just really smart. I wish I had money to give you for this tip, but I don't.
I know, right?
But I know, but pay Facebook. I know. No, they didn't suggest this. You should probably
get your money's worth out
get your little do a little TikTok for that. Okay, so we will be doing another one of these to cover Instagram and another one to cover TikTok. the material was just so meaty reading you guys' questions. So we just wanted to cover the most popular thing first, but we will be adding things to the YouTube. If you have ideas like what Larnette just said, just tell us and we'll get that out there, because this is so resourceful and everybody's brains work differently. Some people, the paper planner we gave you guys, it's going to work awesome. Some people, they need to do this and it's free instead of having to buy a digital planner or download it on your phone. You already are using it. So I really love that.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to play a video on kids safety before we go and talk about it a little bit. Kids social media safety. Because that is just one of the important things. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that share. That's the end of our Facebook portion for the day. If you come up with more questions, please email them to Makina, and she will forward them to me. And I might be able to, I even created if it's for our YouTube, I will send out the YouTube email address. So we created one so it can be checked, and we can add links if you find videos you think were useful for your group. We can just add them to the playlist. So you email them to us, or questions on social media and stuff. You can email them to us through there. That way, it's just a kinship account. Okay. Let me move on because I can talk. I'm going to share my screen. Zoom is helpful, but it's also like a lot of work because you have to like stop and start again a lot. And click these three dots, go to the library. And these are the history, social media safety tips.
Shop now for Michael's lowest prices of the season on thousands of items, with 70% off canvas and 60% off strung beads. Plus, check out big BOGOs on frames and half off spring and Easter decor. Save store-wide and online now through March 26th.
If you have a password that appears on this, social media safety tips. In 2019, there will be 2.77 billion social media users. 7 billion chances for cyber attacks to take place on social media. It's easy to get caught up in the habit of oversharing on social media, but it can also be dangerous. Here are 5 critical social media safety tips everyone needs to know. 1. Don't overshare. It may be tempting to share every detail of your life on social media, but trust us, don't do it. Think about those quizzes that ask you to share your mother's maiden name or the street you grew up on. Those questions aren't random. These are the security questions social media sites use to protect your password when you create an account. While these quizzes may seem like fun, these are an easy way for someone to gain access to your account. Be wary of sharing vacation posts. While it's tempting to show everyone how much fun you're having, this gives criminals an open invitation to your empty home. Limit access to data. Wondering how to stay safe on social media? Limit the social media's site access to your data. When you play a game or take a quiz on a social media site, you are often giving a third party access to your data. While this may seem harmless, they can gain access to your email, personal information, and even post to your social media account. The best thing to do when you see a request to access your information is to deny it. Trust us, that game or quiz isn't worth risking your data. 3. Be wary of spam content. One of the best social media security tips is to be wary of spam content. While it's easy to warn people about it, spam content can be hard to distinguish. Have you received a message along the lines of, "Oh my god, I saw you in this video and I can't believe you did this," with a link to a video or website? If so, you've likely encountered spam content. Clicking this link often leads you to a site requesting you update your software to view the content. But instead of upgrading your software, you end up installing malware onto your computer. 4. Understand your privacy settings. Understanding your privacy settings is essential for staying safe on the internet. Review your privacy settings and lock down your accounts. Unless you're a social media influencer who makes their money by posting content, you shouldn't leave your accounts public. Review your privacy settings and lock down your accounts. If someone wants to see your personal posts, they will have to send you a request. This ensures you only allow people you know and trust to view your content. 5. Have unique passwords. Take a look at this list of the most common passwords. If you have a password that appears on this list, change it immediately. Choose a password that uses lowercase and uppercase letters, includes a number, and a unique character. While this may seem like overkill, it will protect your accounts from getting hacked. Once you create a new password for one social media site, do the same for all your other accounts. Don't use the same password. If you use the same password, once one account is compromised, the hacker has access to all of your accounts. This tip applies to much more than social media. Make sure all your devices and websites, especially business accounts, have unique passwords. These 5 social media tips are only the beginning of personal cybersecurity. Every time you connect to the internet, you're putting yourself at risk of a cybersecurity attack. This doesn't mean you should avoid internet altogether. You just need to be smart about it. Not sure how to get started? Browse the blog for more helpful security tips and tricks for your digital lifestyle.
Okay, that was the one for you guys, and then there's one for kids.
Oh, hey, Seth. You getting ready to roll?
Right here.
Yep. Right now is the best time to roll
It's
into
very
Verizon and
short.
Switch. I got this.
It is not just your teens who are on social media anymore. Younger kids are also getting on those apps. So according to a new survey from Mott Children's Hospital, about half of parents of children between 10 and 12 years old and 32% of parents of kids who are 7 to 9 report that their child is on social media. So how do you keep them safe from predators? The answer is knowing what sites your kids are on, setting parental controls, and blocking sites you just do not want young kids to visit. According to Mott's survey, when deciding which apps were appropriate, more than 60% of parents considered whether the apps had parental controls. About half of the parents used those parental blocks. Some other things that you can do: make sure that your kid's account is private, that you set strong passwords, and have open conversations with your children about their time online, and be sure to talk to them about the dangers.
Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your Facebook account private.
Okay, and so then I wanted to just go over a little advice, and then we're going to be letting you guys go. So there's no foolproof way to keep your kids safe on the internet without monitoring it. It is important to have in-depth conversations about your kids' interests and social media friends, accounts, and searches. Being a present parent is the safest way to be, but remember, we are all human. The internet is unpredictable, and kids may come across themes and sites that have been misrepresented and are not age appropriate. The best you can do is have patience, grace, and understanding. Remind them that they are not bad or in trouble for seeing these things if they come across them, but teach them the effects that they may have on their brain, or that the effects that the brain has when seeing things before their brain is ready. If it makes you nervous or uncomfortable, these are things to tell your kid. If it makes you nervous or uncomfortable or just doesn't feel right, get an adult as soon as possible for help. Teach them about these sites and how to protect themselves from danger. So yeah, there's an example I've had for you guys. My son uses regular YouTube. He's 14. There is now on the YouTube Shorts, that is basically like TikTok or Instagram stories, where it's rapid fire of little skits and stuff. There are now women posing with their legs open and a sensor in front. That is an ad that has been coming across, even with with the restricted mode on, that ad still popped up. So it is important to teach your kid how to talk to you about it and report it. My son told me about it, that it was happening, and he reported it. We also may just have to limit YouTube, because if they're going to have these negative images on there, enticing our youth to this behavior or these inappropriate sites, the only thing I could do is say maybe YouTube isn't the best space for you. There is a YouTube Kids, which is just for kids, but nothing is foolproof. These people that want to put inappropriate content out there have figured out how to rename themselves as kids profiles. There was one pretending to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but they were simulating inappropriate behavior, because you can create comics yourself now. They can create content and videos and cartoons themselves and post as kid-safe sites. So it is important to be looking into what your kids are watching, looking through their history, and a big red flag is if your kid's search history is empty. It means they've deleted it, so they probably came across something, and that's an opportunity to have a conversation about it. Like I was saying earlier, Snapchat is very unsafe because they don't have a history. So people can literally just it'll literally delete it on its own. People don't even have to. A picture within moments. They could have sent an inappropriate picture, and once the kid goes out of that Snapchat and back into it, it's gone, and there's no proof that this has happened. Yeah, you're welcome, Nikina. Yeah, it is important to be monitoring these and to have the conversations. It's important for your kids to feel safe and know that you are just trying to protect them, and that when they have these images in their heads at early ages, it creates urges are similar to brainwashing. If you hear a song over and over again, you want to sing it. If you watch something over and over again, you tend to want to do it. So this is how we keep our kids keep our kids' minds healthy. She said there is an awesome channel for kids who like hip hop music called Jules TV. Oh, I know, Elijah likes that one. They teach nursery rhymes through song and hip hop. Also, Snoop, I think, do they have Snoop Dogg's songs on there? Snoop Dogg
I think probably so. I mean, they always do. They post new stuff all the time. So whenever I got my grandkids, that's all we listen to in the car or whatever. And I love it.
So Snoop Dogg does some similar, he has a new dog, it's like purple, and it's a cartoon, and they do some great, like, one of them was a positive affirmations one. Today's gonna be an amazing day. And all the kids are doing it. It's so cute.
Yes, I love it. Yep, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. So also telling your kids, like Makina's saying, what channels that they are allowed to watch, giving them time limits. We'll be going over a video on how to limit your kids' phone activity. My kids' phone will shut off at a certain time now. Certain apps are not accessed because they don't have a passcode to it. If your kid is smart, they will find a way around it if they really want to do something. So, but creating that trust in the beginning and giving them the limits really helps limit these bad choices or inappropriate content access. So anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you showing up. I hope that this information was useful. Again, if you want to get a kit for Easter, keep an eye out on your emails. We'll be sending out an email tomorrow, I believe, or Tuesday for the signups. And between tomorrow and Tuesday. Also, our YouTube channel will be up on Thursday, and you guys will be getting videos and information from the last workshops on Thursday as well. I appreciate your patience, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.